Hello guys, welcome back to another video. It's been about a week and a half since my last video, but since then I have gotten 3 samples. All these are clone fragrances, so don't expect any high quality like last video. It was Mason Francis Kirkjohn from the house of Mason Francis Kirkjohn. It's like a niche house, so big, I guess, a step down in quality. I'm not really, haven't gotten a lot of clone fragrances. I only have maybe, I would say maybe 2, if you could count Night Ride Intensity as a clone fragrance, but people have been saying that, oh, it's not really a clone fragrance, it's like kind of like an inspiration and like their own kind of twist on it. And, my other one would be Celerio Oros, which that one's like a, Creta Ventus kind of style, but people say that's kind of more, this one is the one that Celerio Oros is kind of a more citrusy, but I don't even know. But putting that all aside, we have 3 samples here. I gotten these 3 samples from Just Smell Better. He's another fragrance YouTuber, obviously a lot bigger than my channel, but he has a sampling website, and he has a bunch of clone fragrances as well that you can buy samples of. People say, they're a little bit expensive. It's like, I'm gonna check the prices actually right now on his website for the ones that I got. As if you want to see what other prices are, you can just go on his website. I'm probably gonna link it in my description if you guys want to check it out. But I'm not paid by him or anything. I just bought him off him because he was the only person that I knew who had samples of these fragrances. So if you look up Khamrah, he has all 3 of the different Khamrahs. He also has a Discovery set. But for the one that I bought, which is, that's going to be my first one I review, which I already sprayed in my hand. It's Khamrah Dukhan. You can also see how the sample bottles look like. It's just simple glass. I got a 3 ml sample. You can get different sizes, but glass sample bottle, a little bit of a cap on there for the sample, which is nice. And it's $4 for a sample. For 3 ml, 5 mls, $5.50, 10 mls, $9.50. So I usually just go with the smallest sample sizes because, it's just a sample. So, yeah, this is, my price for a Khamrah is about $4.50. So in total, I paid about $17 for the 3 samples. So about $5.60, $5.65, $5.56 a sample. Not terrible. Shipping actually came in pretty quick. With shipping, actually, it would be $5 cheaper since shipping's like $5. So technically, I paid $12 because these are all clones, obviously, so they're gonna be cheaper than going to get like a sample of Sauvage or something else. But yeah, I'll put a description of his website in the description of this video. So yeah, let's just get on with the review. First one, I already told you guys about Khamrah Dukhan. This is a very recent release. I know it released this year. I'm pretty sure I already sprayed it on my hand, on my wrist here. It's honestly very nice. When you first spray it, it maybe comes off a little bit, not strong, honestly. It's not strong, but it's not weak. It's somewhere nice in between. This is kind of like a half spray, honestly, because obviously these haven't been sprayed before, so you have to try priming them first, and I just put like half a spray on here because I have 3 different ones. I don't want to do a full spray. I don't have 3 completely different fragrances on, my body. It's just gonna, be a weird mashup of that, but yeah, this one's really nice, honestly. I don't really have anything that smells like this in my collection because I don't have any like Angel Share. I've never even had Angel Share. Maybe the closest thing I've smelled to this because of how sweet it is. I mean, it's not sweet. Like I had a Affogato I have on this channel. I reviewed Affogato from Fragrance, but that one's like a sweet coffee, very sweet coffee, like vanilla kind of fragrance. I sold that because that one was like, I kind of liked it, but then I realized, when am I gonna wear this? I'm not really a gourmand guy. I wear more fresh, spicy, you know, maybe somewhat sweet, but not like gourmand sweet, like vanilla or, you know, caramel or coffee. So, and I've seen reviews on this fragrance where this one is a sort of a more spicier, smokier version of the original Khamrah, which Khamrah is like obviously an angel share dupe. Yeah, but this one's actually pretty nice. It is obviously still sweet, but like I said, it's not cloying sweet. I mean, I only have a half spray here, so I don't know how full spray is gonna look. So I'm guessing it's gonna be twice as strong as this one right here. But it smells really pleasant. It smells really pleasant. It's sort of like affogato, but if you there's like some a little bit of citruses in there. Like I'm gonna read the notes off right now. Smoked spices, orange, pimento, incense, orange blossom, cistus, patchouli, benzoin, praline, amber, tonka bean, tobacco. So not bad, honestly. This kind of reminds me of another one that I had. I also sold that one as well. Continuum, but Continuum is obviously a little bit different. It has oud and suede and orris in there. This one, the Dukhan is kind of like this one, like Continuum from Toomey. If you got rid of the suede and the oud and the iris, that's what it smells like to me. Because Continuum kind of smelled like a root beer, kind of, you know. But this is, I mean, it has somewhat of the same notes. It has cistus, tobacco, amber, orange, incense. It's just that Khamrah doesn't have the oud or the suede. So this one is kind of just like Continuum, but if you remove that kind of root beer smell. So honestly, this is pretty damn good. I actually like it better than Continuum. I feel like this is more wearable than that because obviously you have that kind of root beer float kind of smell of Continuum. It's not really feminine in my opinion. Maybe slightly unisex, but nothing really like, you know, unisex or feminine or whatever. So yeah, this one's pretty good. I'll give ratings at the end, but so far this is pretty good. This is really good. Definitely good for the cold weather. Okay, next one. This is a hype beast. What people say on the internet about this one. Liquid Brun. So Liquid Brun is supposed to be a clone of Altair, which I have not smelled that one, which is why I'm getting a clone, because a lot of people say that this one is a one-to-one clone of Altair. So that's why I got a sample of it. I want to make sure, oh, do I even, you know, like this? Is this even like my style? Or, you know, because obviously there's a lot of clones of Altair out there, so I want to try the one that people talk about the most, who say it's the closest to the original. So we're gonna spray this on the other side, other arm. There you go. That was like a full spray. Move the ones I already smelled here. That is a very big spray. Holy hell. You can literally see, like, I don't know if you can see that, but that sheen, kind of. Well, obviously, gotta kind of get rid of that alcohol in the beginning. Let it kind of dry down on your hand a little bit. It's pretty good. It kind of smells like an orange. Actually, I thought it would smell like an orange creamsicle, but that is. I don't think I've had a fragrance with orange blossom before. It's a little bit pungent to me. It smells kind of pungent, like pungent. It's pretty strong off the skin. How is this so popular? It's not better than Khamrah. Yeah, Khamrah is a lot better than this. I'm guessing I'm smelling orange blossom. I've never had orange blossom in a fragrance before. So it kind of has a weird, like, chemical, like, smell to it. Like a plastic smell. I don't know if that's just my skin or something, but it's weird. It's a very weird smell. I mean, I'm getting kind of used to it, but I don't know if that's just from the orange blossom, because it kind of has maybe a little bit of a floral kind of vibe to it. It smells very dessert-like. It smells like a dessert. It's definitely a lot sweeter than Khamrah Dukhan. That one's more spicier. Yeah, this one's a lot better than this one, than Liquid Brun. Liquid Brun is way too gourmand and sweet for me, maybe if I'm in the mood for something like this, but this is not something that I would wear every day. Nope, not at all. It is very sweet. Like, this is borderline, like, just straight vanilla. It's really just, like, straight vanilla on what I'm smelling right now, vanilla and praline. I mean, I'll read down the notes for you guys. So you got orange blossom, bergamot, cardamom, cinnamon, bourbon, vanilla, LME resin, praline, musk, ambroxan, and gaiac wood. Yeah, it's very, very sweet. Like, very, very sweet. This is definitely something to only wear in a cold weather. I would even say maybe, like, nights, like nighttime in, like, winter or fall. This is not something I'd wear maybe in the daytime, maybe if it's, like, cold enough. Yeah, it's very, very sweet. Like, I mean, obviously there's vanilla in here. Obviously, it's obviously the first main accord is sweet and gourmand and creamy. So all three of those definitely coming out here. It's maybe a little bit of spiciness in there from the cinnamon. Yeah, I don't know. It has that kind of plastic, kind of chemical smell to it. I don't know if that's from the orange blossom, because people say that orange blossom can come off as, like, screechy and synthetic. I'm guessing that's what I'm smelling in there. But overall, it's not going to be as highly rated as Khamrah. Yeah, Khamrah is better. I think on my nose is getting a little bit worn out too, just from how strong Liquid Brun is on my skin right now. So, yeah, not as good. It's not going to be as highly rated as Khamrah. So if you like really sweet fragrances, and I guess Orange Blossom, then this one's obviously a good choice. It's getting a little bit more tolerable. Like, it's kind of like, I know I keep smelling it a lot more than Khamrah. It's like that screechiness is kind of something that also draws people in, maybe, because I mean, you don't really smell anything like this anywhere else, because most people just wear, like, fresh fragrances. This one's definitely, you're gonna be out, like, unique in the crowd, I guess. You can say it's not bad, honestly. The more I smell it, I kind of get used to it. But honestly, if I were to spray this on the skin, I'd probably do maybe 1-2 sprays maximum. This is really strong stuff. Not as strong as Youp Eau de Parfum that I have. I actually like Youp Eau de Parfum more than this. That one is like a grape soda kind of thing. But yeah, this one's not going to be as highly rated as Khamrah, but yeah, my head's starting to hurt a little bit too from it, so. Like I said, this is going to be a very light spray. Khamrah might be a little bit more, but on to the last sample is the new release, somewhat of the new release from Rasasi, is Rasasi Hawas Kobra. It's supposed to be an imagination dupe. You can see here, Rasasi Hawas Kobra. I'm going to check the price actually on Liquid Brun and Hawas, Rasasi Hawas, Kobra. Check the prices on those. Remember, these are all 3 ml samples. First, we'll check out Liquid Brun. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty cheap. Maybe $3.50 for 3 ml. So nothing too crazy. And then for Rasasi Hawas Kobra, this one was $5 for a sample. So it's a new release, so it's still a little bit expensive in terms of Hawas bottles. Like, I know the original Hawas, you can really buy it for like $25 maybe online right now. And like all the previous releases, like Ice used to be expensive, now it's like $30. Fire used to be expensive, now it's like $35. And obviously Cobra and all the other releases are going to be a bit more expensive. So alright, let's pull up the notes for Rasasi Hawas Kobra. I know this is supposed to be, people say it's a dupe of Imagination. I've never smelled Imagination in my life. These don't even have the notes of it on here, on Parfumo, so you're probably gonna have to go on Fragrantica here. Alright, we'll have it open right here. We'll spray this one kind of down there, I think. There. Kind of like a weird half spray kind of thing going on. Oh yeah, that's very soapy. It just like smells like just like freshly, like just soap, honestly. Ooh, a lot of tea in there as well. This kind of reminds me of Star Walker from Mont Blanc. I don't know why it reminds me of Star Walker. Maybe from like that kind of relaxing vibe in there, because I know Star Walker has bamboo. I got into like 2 full bottles of that stuff. That stuff's really good. Oh my god, that's very soapy. This also reminds me of Vintage Green from Banana Republic. I used to have that as well, but I sold that as well. This is like straight up soap. Oh my god, that's so fucking strong too. Holy shit. Sorry for my language, but this is like, I'm gonna read off the notes real quick since this video is already almost 20 minutes long. Ginger, bergamot, tangerine, cinnamon, green tea, neroli, musk, woodsy notes, and amber. So I think what I'm getting right off the bat is that citrusy tangerine and the green tea, neroli, that soapiness. It's like really powerful. Jeez. That is strong. I know Rasasi fragrances are supposed to be really, really strong, but it's even stronger than, I think, Liquid Brun. Jesus, it's even stronger than Liquid Brun. And that one's like a sweet vanilla. This is like a fresh, kind of soapy kind of thing. Wow. You have a lot of green tea and like a lot of green tea and like tangerine in the opening. And ginger as well. It's very, very soapy. And like the tea vibe, obviously ginger. So it's like fresh, spicy a little bit. Almost like very green as well. Like grassy kind of. Wow. That's giving me a headache too. Back to back Liquid Brun and Hawas Kobra. It's not a good decision. It's really strong. Wow. It's definitely a lot different, obviously, from the 2 previous samples. This one's a lot fresher, obviously. Wow. It's gonna be, I think, rated. I think Liquid Brun's gonna be last place in terms of ranking. I think Cobra's gonna be second. Yeah, I think Khamrah is very nice. This Dukhan is pretty nice. I'm just gonna go straight into rankings right now. It's been 20 minutes, so For rankings, Khamrah, first place, we'll give this an 8.5 out of 10. This is very nice stuff. Second place is going to be Hawas Kobra. Right here. That's second place. That's going to get a rating of, I think, 7.75, I think. That's really strong, wow. The last place, Liquid Brun, I'm going to give this one like a 7. It's... The DNA, I don't think, isn't for me. It's not terrible. Like, the more I smell it, it's getting a little bit more tolerable. Like, you get used to it after a while, but this is not something that I would wear a lot. If I'm in the mood for, like, a very, very sweet vanilla, I will wear this. But if I'm looking for something, if I had to choose, obviously, between Khamrah, Dukhan, and Liquid Brun, it'd be Khamrah, Dukhan, because that one's more, not as sweet, not as vanilla heavy. It's more kind of it's like well balanced, you could say. But Liquid Brun is just straight vanilla and orange blossom. Yeah. So overall, honestly, this is not a bad sample. I'm glad I got samples of all three of these. I'm glad I didn't fall into the hype, obviously, of buying full bottles of all three of these, because I know Liquid Brun is immensely popular with, you know, TikTok fragrance, whatever. Kobra, Kobra. I haven't really seen a lot about it. don't really use TikTok really at all. I deleted that app like maybe a year, 2 years ago. Khamrah Dukhan also, that one kind of flew under the radar. People talk more about the original Khamrah than, you know, all the other flankers. Maybe the coffee one, which I don't like. I'm not really a big fan of coffee in a fragrance, so that one's not going to be interesting to me at all. So the one that I will buy probably a full bottle of, if I get the chance to, would be Khamrah Dukhan. Man, that Kobra is really strong. It really reminds me of Vintage Green. I'm going to pull up the notes for Vintage Green real quick. I remember how it smelled like. It was a very soapy, had tea in there as well. This one's like a kind of a stronger version of Vintage Green. I know this had green tea in there. Yep, it has green leaves, mandarin orange, green tea, jasmine, magnolia. This one, I think Vintage Green was a little bit more kind of softer. You still get a lot of greenness out of there, and from the green tea, obviously. But this one is like, it's strong, man. It's like a more, like, enhanced version of Vintage Green, maybe with like some ginger in there. It's really strong, guys. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll give you guys my ratings again. Khamrah Dukhan was a... What was it? Did I really forget my rankings? I think I got Khamrah Dukhan a 7.75 or an 8. We'll give it an 8. We'll give Khamrah Dukhan an 8. Versace Hawas, I gave like a 7.5 or... Yeah, 7.5, we'll say. And then Liquid Brun was a 7. Yeah, so that's my video. I hope you guys enjoy. I will be putting the sampling website that I gotten these from. There's no code or anything. I'm just giving you guys, you know, if you want to check it out. Because I don't know any other people who have samples of clone fragrances like Just Smell Better, his channel. So I'll just link his sampling website in the description. You guys check it out if you want to. You don't have to. Don't really care. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next video, which I'm not sure when that will be, but when the time comes, we'll make a video. So have a great day, and thank you for watching.